Good morning, I'm Nashika, and this is chale.news for Tuesday, June 3rd. Today, over 800 Ghanaians are still stranded in South Africa as evacuation flights are named. KATH's emergency ward is at breaking point, and oil just hit $95, and your wallet is going to feel it. Stay with me. The Ghana-South Africa situation keeps moving. The High Commission has now named 680 citizens for evacuation flights this weekend, 340 on Saturday, 340 on Sunday. They must report the evening before. 2 bags, 23 kilos each. But here's the number that should bother us. Roughly 1,500 Ghanaians are still stranded, meaning more than half haven't been accounted for yet. This one is alarming. Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital has suspended all new emergency admissions for 24 hours. Their A&E was built for 37 patients. Right now it's holding 61, with 34 more waiting outside. That's 165% capacity. If you're in Kumasi and it's an emergency, you're being redirected to peripheral hospitals. The health minister says 8,000 new workers will be posted by July. But that doesn't help anyone who needs help today. Iran fired missiles at Kuwait and Bahrain. The U.S. struck back in the Strait of Hormuz, and now oil is at $95.40 a barrel. For Ghana, a net importer of refined fuel, this isn't just a global headline. It means pump prices go up, consumer goods follow, and the Bank of Ghana may have to freeze rate cuts at the July MPC meeting. The inflation fight just got harder. Full breakdown on chale.news. On the IMF debate, former Finance Minister Amin Adam has leveled a serious charge in Parliament. Ghana missed its structural reform targets, got pushed into the policy coordination instrument, and received zero new IMF funding in return. All the conditions, none of the cash. It's his second major challenge to the government's narrative in the same sitting. The anti-LGBTQ plus bill passed Parliament on May 29th, and it still hasn't been transmitted to President Mahama. Sheikh Aramayao Shaibu, speaking for the National Chief Imam, has a message for both NDC and NPP. Stop making this a political football. The nation, he says, already has a settled position. Let it move. Mahama's free primary health care initiative officially launched yesterday, and 5 Western Region districts are first in line: Elembel, Jomoro, Wassa East, Amenfi West, and Amenfi East. No national rollout date yet, but the pilots are live. A World Bank-backed jobs program that has already trained over 21,000 young Ghanaians is teetering on collapse. Training centers are owed millions in arrears. A closed-door meeting in Accra just ended with everyone pointing fingers and no one writing a check. The Ministry of Finance hasn't said a word publicly. Let that sink in. Ivory Coast has sold nearly 1 million tons of cocoa for next season, then hit the brakes, slowing exports and raising premiums. They're worried El Niño will shrink West African output. Ghana, as the world's second-largest producer, shares that climate risk and layers it on top of smuggling, aging farms, and rising fertilizer costs. This one deserves our attention. Ghana has banned Styrofoam containers. Good for the drains, good for the environment, but millions of walkie sellers and chop bar operators don't have an affordable replacement yet. No enforcement date, no vendor support package. The ban is real, the plan, not so much. Central Tongu flood victims are pleading for resettlement again. Heavy rains have submerged homes and displaced families, and communities say the drainage promises keep coming and the flooding keeps coming right behind them. NADMO launched a 12-week anti-flood campaign just yesterday. The timing is painful. The Black Stars ended 5 straight defeats with a 1-1 draw against Wales, and Chale, Marvin Sanaya may have just solved the right-back problem Otto called unsolvable. The worry? A 93rd minute collapse, and Thomas Partey's fitness is still a question mark ahead of Panama on June 17th. Queiroz, for his part, has said it plainly. The mission is to get out of Group L, past Panama, Croatia, and England. Knockout stage or nothing. Full analysis on chale.news. Some good news, DopeNation's Kakalika has landed on Spotify's 30 Global Songs of Summer 2026 predictions, alongside Drake, Tems, and Ariana Grande. Spotify called out the Azonto Amapiano blend specifically. Ghana on the global stage, we'll take it. And finally, in Meet the Visionary Rhythms Band, every member is a visually impaired graduate of the Akrapong School for the Blind. They're building a professional music career and pushing back against an industry that has largely shut them out. Their manager says the point was always simple: turn school talent into something that lasts and prove disability is never a limitation. Go find them. That's your June 3rd digest. Every story fully reported is waiting for you at chale.news. Share this with someone who needs to be in the know, and we'll see you through the day.